Love by Brandon Heath on 88.3 FM Franciscan Effect. My name is Anthony, and now it is time to do something that some people have been anticipating for a while. And it's not scary music. Wow, it's working better than I could have ever anticipated. I'm going to talk about something that we've been anticipating since 2015. And that is Nancy Drew Midnight in Salem. You remember seeing the trailer for it at the end of the last game and being all like, oh my gosh, I can't wait till it comes out. How exciting will that be? It'll be like the best game possible. And it's not. Yes, thank you for the no, person. No one that probably didn't even hear because the microphone's not on that side of the room. But it was a huge disappointment to many Nancy Drew fans, myself included. And I'm going to spend a good deal of time talking about this. We're going to pop some popcorn. We're going to be here a while. So the game, first of all, was built on a new engine. So the company basically said, oh, you know this engine we've been working on since 1998? Yeah, we improved it over the last 2 decades almost, and we're gonna dump it for Unity. Why? I don't know. I think it's because they wanted to keep up with the compatibility of newer games and stuff, and newer computer software, but let's be real. If you're going to do that, use the Unreal Game Engine, which is like, by standard, the Unreal Game Engine is like fantastic. It's like really fantastic. So if you're going to use the game engine, you should go to Unreal. And I know from experience because I've seen the Sherlock Holmes games, which were built on the Unreal Engine, and they are fantastic. They look so impressive. The graphics are, whoa. That's what I get for touching a microphone. The controls are great. The puzzly atmosphere of the game is great. The graphics are outstanding. Like, blow you away outstanding. And the investigative mode that they built on that software it's just amazing. Some of the games are a bit smaller and you can't really explore much, but they make up for it by having some of the best gameplay in an adventure game I've seen in a while. That's getting off track, kind of, when you get out to Midnight in Salem. So the game, yep, it was on a new engine. I don't think they knew what they were doing because although the atmospheres look great, with the exception of dead grass here and there. I say dead grass when it should have been like wavy, flowing, alive grass, and it's dead. Literally looks dead. I don't know why. And there's a lot of talking in the game, like so much dialogue that it overpowers what little gameplay there is. I mean, thankfully there's a skip function, but if you use that skip function to get over all that dialogue, you can beat the game in half an hour. I'm not joking. I saw someone do it on speedrun.com. Or is it speedrun? What's the name of the speedrun website? I don't know. Speedrunner.com. You can look it up and confirm for me. Yeah, you could beat it in half an hour. The mystery? What mystery? I mean, I guess there is a mystery. I find out the source of arson for burning down. We're not burning down, just like slightly burning down a mansion. I need to take a drink there. And I got confirmation that it's speedrunner.com. Thank you, mysterious man to my left. Ooh, ghost sounds. And I lost my train of thought. Nancy has a new voice actor. Which is another way to be all like, why would you do that? Because they're all like, oh, we've had this like world-renowned video game voice actress, Lana Manila. And she's been doing voices for like lots of stuff. She's done stuff for Nintendo. She's done stuff for Sega. She's done stuff for another company that I can't remember the name of, but they're really big. Professor Layton. She did voices for them. And, you know, we're just gonna dump her because she's old. and we want a younger Nancy, which, okay, the new Nancy voice isn't that bad, but it's no Lana Manella, let me tell you that right now. Puzzles are very minimal in the game. There are not, like a majority of the actual, maybe considered hard puzzles are in the last hour of gameplay right before the end. And that goes the same for dying. In the letter to the fans from 2015, when they're telling about why they're going to need more time to make the game, they promised more dangerous situations with more dire consequences. Did they do that? There are 3 ways to die, and they're in the last 40 minutes of the game. The rest of the game, you can't possibly fail. Well, you can get lost and not know what to do for an hour, but you can't fail. And I haven't even gotten to something that I experienced when I was playing the game for the first time. We are going to be here a long time, because I just remember something that really made me mad when I first got the game. When I first launched the game, it was basically unplayable. The graphics and the entire game engine, even though I have a 16 gigabyte of RAM computer with 500 gigabytes of solid state memory and the Intel i7 processor, it was lagging like I had a Windows Vista computer from 2008. Even at low graphics, it was doing that. At the lowest possible graphics setting, resolution set to basically the standard resolution for computers back in 2010. It was that bad. Yeah, someone's dying over here. I can hear that. It was bad. I figured out what was wrong, though. Thank God. I was able to get working at max graphics. Apparently, you cannot use the basic Intel graphics card that's installed on your computer to play the game. You gotta use the NVIDIA, gaming graphics card to work, which is fine, but your game should not freak out that much just running on standard computer graphics cards. And it wasn't even that, it wasn't even a bad graphics card. It was the Intel i7. That's supposed to be amazing. And it is, when it works. And it had another thing. Oh yeah. Even after I got that working, one time during the middle of the game, I had it soft lock itself on a loading screen. As I was trying to transition between scenes, you couldn't see anything. All you could hear was this. Imagine being stuck on that for 4 minutes, trying to figure out what to do. I could go on, but we've almost gone on for 10 minutes, so I should probably start wrapping this up. And I'm going to wrap it up with the best way possible. So at the end of the game, after you've beaten it, you're transported to a party. And you get to talk one last time. This is not the right music. What are you doing to me, Simeon? Yeah, so you're transported to a party at the end. It's all wonderful. And you get greeted by the most unexpected song you'd ever think to hear in a Nancy Drew game. It goes like this. You seriously expect to hear this in a Nancy Drew mystery adventure game? This! I had someone compare this to Ellie Goulding music. This! In a Nancy Drew game! This could be in The Sims! Which reminds me, the characters look like Sims. And there are some people who just randomly do this. You can't see me, but rub their hand over their face while they're talking randomly. Or doing woo, lift my hand into you crazy. I know I'm drunk. And that is the believe it or not, this is the short version of my rant on this game. If I sat down and just talked about this, I could go on for an hour about this. I'm not even. I'm sorry. My childhood was ruined by this game because I grew up to 31 games of greatness. And then they did that. It's so awful. This room's falling apart. I'm gonna need to stop because if I keep going for any longer, I'm gonna have a hernia. Maybe we should have some peaceful music to follow this up. Try and get us back on track. Lord help us. God, please let them never make a game like this again. I'm probably never buying another Nathan Drew game as long as I live. Unless you bribe me. You had to bribe me a lot, too. Alright. You're not here for my ranting. You're here for music, and that's what we're gonna get back to. Jason Gray, remind me who I am, please. On Franciscan Effect.
When I lose my way, and I forget my name,